Our next speaker coaches and trains organisations and individuals to give them high energy, high performance and outstanding leadership. Today he's going to reveal how the very opposite of high energy can be the most powerful tool of your life. Please welcome with his talk, Isolation Insight, Kalymnios.
It's 4:30 in the morning and I'm in a pitch black room. I can barely make anyone out. Besides, it wouldn't make any difference. There's no talking allowed, nor any eye contact, and you only get 1 hour of recreation a day. I started getting nervous thinking about whether I would last in there. Was I strong enough to survive? Some of the others looked like they'd done time there many times before. Seasoned pros. C Block was now my home. More pressing was that for the next few hours I would be confined to a space no bigger than a doormat. Nothing but my own mind for company. But it was my fault I was there. I had, in effect, chosen to be there. Have you ever had to make a difficult choice? One that's uncomfortable in the moment, but yet for the greater good? For I was on a 10-day silent meditation retreat called Vipassana in Hereford. It was all part of my journey of evolving to becoming a better version of myself. And on this journey to become a high performer, I started decoding what makes people a better leader, speaker, or indeed person. And I noticed patterns that many interesting and inspiring role models exhibited, experts in their field. And one thing that many of these outstanding people had in common, be that a successful FTSE 100 CEO, a top speaker, or an outstanding entrepreneur, was some kind of meditation practice. So I experimented with it, and over time I built up to a whopping 5 minutes a day. But Vipassana was different. This was 12 hours a day for 10 days straight, with no talking, no eye contact, and no eating after lunch. Not only that, but for 3 one-hour sessions a day, you had to be totally still. That's right, not move a muscle. And you can bet your house on the fact that the moment the session started, you'd get an itchy nose, or worse, you can't touch it, you can't blow on it, you can't rub it against anything. Why not? Well, it's one of the great learnings that you get to know, not intellectually, but in your being, that this too shall pass. Life is transient. Things come, things go. Don't get attached to what you're experiencing. That might be something that we've heard gurus express before, but to actually be there, experiencing that itch, and tell yourself, it's okay, it'll pass. Man, did I want to quit. And this is coming from someone who's done marathons, triathlons, been to Everest Base Camp, and summited Mount Kilimanjaro, but this was the toughest of the lot. And it didn't get any easier as the days passed. However, a funny thing did happen to that itch, and all the itches that inevitably followed. After a few torturous minutes, you know what? It did pass. Damn those enlightened gurus, they really know their stuff. This too shall pass. The itch was transient. Feelings are transient. Life is transient. I realised this, not intellectually, but in my bones. This too shall pass. And now I do have a greater appreciation of this concept because let's be frank, shit happens to all of us, sometimes all at once. Recently, while on a course in Miami, playing at being Bruce Lee, I sustained a serious knee injury that had me on crutches for over 6 weeks and from which I'm still rehabilitating. But the pain, the excruciating pain, the limited movement, the frustration, this too shall pass. But just to test my understanding of this concept a little bit more, life threw me another curveball. The moment I got back from Miami, hobbling in to the home that I shared with my girlfriend of 4 years, I found her there, bags packed, announcing she was leaving me. Talk about a kick in the guts. Now I had both physical and emotional pain. But you know what? I knew, even in that moment, that this too shall pass. We can't always control what happens to us in life, and as we go through life, we're going to experience both the ups and the downs, but they all pass. Spring follows winter, just as summer follows spring. It's all just a cycle. So whatever is going on for you right now, good and bad, it certainly helps to know that this too shall pass. Thank you.